morning. It's mid-morning, and I'm just looking at a dead branch on my tree. My husband cleared out as much as he could last summer of the dead branches that he could on the tree, but he is not an arborist. He's not, and he hasn't got well, he does have a good ladder, but it's limited, you know. I mean, you saw what it took and how long it took the city people to go through my tree out front. It took them hours and hours to cut, stuff out of that tree. Hey, Blue Jay. It would take them a whole day to work on this tree, I'm sure. Well, maybe not a whole day, but it's huge. And there's no access, like at the front you've got access to the street. Here you're very limited, so that branch will have to fall on its own. I'm not worried about it. I love my tree. My tree loves me. It's been warm ever since I stepped out this morning. It's a scorcher. And it's turned, as of yesterday, it turned humid. Before it was dry. Now it's just humid. I was just listening to the radio. It's the CBC, of course. And they're talking not to the blue jay that I'm... There goes the blue jay. Ooh. Pretty blue jay. They were talking to a Canadian poet. Woo, whoop-de-doo, Canadian poet. The Canadian Poet Laureate, I think. He's a poet, an official poet anyway. And guess what? I know this guy. Not personally, but I have met him. He went to school with my husband at the University of Waterloo. He's from the East Coast. His name is George Elliott Clark. Very recognizable voice. Every time I hear his voice, I went, oh, George. He's a black poet from Nova Scotia, I think. And he speaks a lot on racism. At least that's what he was speaking about today. George Elliott Clark. Cool guy. I feel like I'm having a shower now. It's so wet. The air is damp like crazy. Humid, humid, humid. I I don't know about our squirrels. Our squirrels they're never full-tailed. They're always sickly looking. You see other squirrels and they got these big bushy tails. Ours have blonde tails that are sickly looking. And if they don't have blonde tails, then they're just regular squirrels and they're skinny-tailed. I don't know why that is. Yeah, George Eliot Clark. One of those people that, like I said, has a voice that you recognize. Well, no, not like a blue jay's or a crow's. It's not an unpleasant voice. It's just a very recognizable voice. Plus his name, George Eliot Clark. There's a renovation company with a truck that is working on this street. And I've seen them drive up every day. They're not early starters. It's after 10, guys. I suppose if you're working indoors, it's not so bad, but any kind of outdoor work, you should really be starting a whole lot earlier than this. Anyway, I'm going to get back to reading. Of course, as soon as I came out, the first thing I heard was the cough. The cough that cannot be mistaken. My neighbor's cough. I can't get irritated with it. I can't. Because, you have one of those. Can you get off me? Really? Tree I don't mind. Bugs I do. If you're ill, you can't help your illness, right? She works in a bar, so I imagine people still smoke in bars, or did. I wonder if they've stopped smoking. They've stopped smoking in all public places. They must have stopped smoking in bars. Anyway, she's been a waitress for a whole lot longer than smoking bans, and probably can't help her cough. Doesn't mean it can't annoy me, because that's all I ever hear of her. That's how I know she's out. Sad that we are annoyed by things that we can't do anything about. Maybe that's why we're annoyed by them. I'm not annoyed by this weather, though. I am not annoyed by this weather.